everybody! Welcome to another episode of Who's That Anime with your host Stephen Collin. It's time to talk about memories, stink bomb, and I'm
Stink
not,
bomb related memories.
I'm not on about like literal. This is a stinker, but boy, you wouldn't know if it was or not. Anyway, I don't know.
I don't mean to lead the witness a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
I did not enjoy this one.
Oh, what? I think this is the better one out of all of them.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no.
it's
Okay, you
so
lead this then.
so
Talk
fucking
talk us through it.
stupid. I love it.
Mm.
Um. Anyway, so this is Stink Bomb. This was done by.
Oh, I'll just find out. Hang on. It was directed by Tensai Okamura.
Mhm.
And he I'm trying to find stuff that he has worked on of note. I'm sure it was yeah, he's done he worked on Cowboy Bebop
All right, yeah.
and try and find some other maybe more newer Seven Deadly Sins. He worked on Ninja Scroll as like a key animator.
Oh wow.
Some Naruto stuff, more Cowboy Bebop, a bit of Neon Genesis Evangelion. So yeah, like it's all. He also did he worked for the animation worked for Studio Ghibli at one point doing key animation as well.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's So it's gonna be top notch stuff.
To clarify as well, um, I don't much care for the story of this, but I do really like the way it looks.
Yeah, like I say, all the animes are all the short stories, animations styles are top notch. I think there's
Hmm.
this is a bit out there stupidity. Like,
Yeah, it's
uh, how stupid can you be, and how would the uh people in it not actually go like, maybe we should just need to like not deal with this guy. Anyway,
yeah.
no,
Go on.
it starts off with this guy Naboo, who's I think he's at the doctor's.
So he's a lab technician.
Yeah, he doesn't mean smart. I was a lab technician.
No, okay. Well, he's a lab technician and he's got a cold.
Yeah, he's got a cold, and he didn't take the day off. It was a pretty bad cold, so he goes
Yeah.
to work, and then his colleagues, like they're all it's proper lab technician stuff, like proper chemical work and making pills and shit. And his
Hmm.
colleagues, for whatever reason, says, "Oh, there's a new flu medicine that the chief has been working on. It's in a blue capsule, a blue bottle, and it's yellow and red capsules, and it's on his desk. You should try some of that." So he's like, "What? No, I shouldn't do that." And he's like, "Oh well, I'm delivering some papers to him anyway, reports. Let's go into it." And then he sees it and it's like, "Oh, all right." And then next thing you know, the chief kind of bursts in, going, "Who took one of those pills? Who's been tampering with that bottle? Oh, I mean, the
Can we
flu
talk
medicine."
about how he does? Can we talk about how he does that? Because he just runs up and kind of goes. "Mm." It's like right in the guy's face, holding him up, and he's like,
He's not even that tall.
no."
He's shorter than the guy. He's just like lifting his shirt up to his neck.
It's amazing.
Uh, it's like, and then it's what, you mean the flu medicine? What? Who told you that? What crazy person told you that? I'm sorry. Why, it's not flu medicine? Ah, and he runs out, and then I think Nabu,
Yeah, and
Nobu,
Nobu.
Nobu is he's gone went to the restroom and took a nap. He was that ill
Mm-hmm.
under the weather, and and then he wakes up and he goes, "Oh shit, it's the morning." He wakes up and thinks, "Oh shit, no one's here in the lab at the moment." And he goes out the room and goes to the receptionist. Sees she's keeled over. I should also mention that they all go, what's that smell? That smells delicious." Was like the last comment we ever got
Oh no.
from anyone. And then they're all kind of unconscious. And he's like, that's weird. Everyone's like this. They're all like lying all over the floor, pretty much dead. And then he gets to
Yeah.
the chief office and he sees the chief is about to press this button. And he presses the button and it's the biohazard alert alarm
Yes,
goes off.
that didn't go off.
Yeah, because the chief deactivated it for some reason. And
Probably
then
for reasons of what he was working on.
yeah, so he presses it, and then like the whole kind of like area slides open, does it? And it's like a big TV appears,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy goes, "What are you done? What's happening? What's this, Chief? Where are you? What are you doing?" And he's explaining, "Everyone's unconscious. I've phoned the ambulance and the police." And he says, "You done what? Oh fuck." Like, I need you to get all this stuff, this pills, and all the documentation on this pills, and come to Tokyo for me. Uh, and he goes, "Wait, that's the pills I took. Why do they need those?" And then he just,
For no reason at all. There's
yeah,
definitely no issue here. People are unconscious for no good reason.
yeah, no reason at all. And he walks out and he goes and starts making his way to Tokyo on a push bike.
Mm-hmm.
A push bike. And he's just like
A push
riding
bike.
along the road. Do, 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 do. I don't even know why he's on a push bike because it certainly isn't close enough to ride a bike to Tokyo, from what I can gather from the length of time it took him and the amount of effort it took people to
Mm-hmm.
stop him from getting to Tokyo. He wasn't like the push bike wouldn't. It would have taken him a few days and stuff. Anyway, so he's cycling a push bike and he goes, "Oh look!" It's like sees these birds flying high in the sky, and then all of a sudden they like boop, just drop dead in mid flight. All goes plummet all the way down, and then one almost hits on the face. Big crow almost hits on the face, and he kind of like runs off the edge and over the barrier on the side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then he goes, "Oh look, that's unusual. The sunflowers and skewer blossoms are out." And that's out of season
Yeah.
together. That's weird. That's not right. And also, he sees a lot of other dead animals that's like
Yeah.
scattered.
It's it seems like his murder smell is doing a number on most living things, with the exception of plants, which seem to really enjoy it.
Yeah, they seem to blooming from it. And so I think at this point it cuts away, or he finds like the ambulance and the police car that was probably coming to
Mm-hmm.
the lab, and they've all died unconscious. And it's like, oh, that's weird. That's weird. And then it cuts to like a military um base somewhere. It's like and they called in the head of like the company, the
Yep. Just
the
is he
pharmaceutical.
American?
No, he's maybe Japanese.
He- oh,
It's
okay.
it's there's a colored uh general. That's the American.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. Sorry, you're right.
and
He's
the,
the
and the,
military dude.
and he just presses his glasses up like this all the time. He looks very serious. Or, It's like, all right. And so they get called up and say, "Oh yeah, we've been asked to make this thing. We're trying to keep it hush hush because it's like
Yeah.
might be um, medication to stop a potential biohazard from happening, but one of the
Hmm.
side products of the biohazard actually is a biohazard." uh, and then they're like talking about it to the chief military general, um, and they were like, "Oh right, this and that and oh, looks like the center of the epidemic, center of the
The
issue is
epicenter of the horrific death
yeah,
is moving.
it's moving. Maybe it's the wind. Maybe it's the wind." And then they're like, "Oh no, we've asked this guy to come to Tokyo with all the secret information," and they're going,
Oh fuck!
"Ah, fuck." And then
That guy has killed thousands of people at this point.
yeah,
We're going to make light of this, but he's murdered a lot of people.
he's killed pretty much anyone, and he's in a inner valley apparently. So there's a
Hmm.
lot of like tunnels from mountains, so
Yeah.
it keeps the gas down. Um,
He's oblivious, by the way.
oh, like
Still,
100%.
no idea.
He has no idea. 100%. That's what makes it so good. It's fucking.
But
Uh,
the good news is that when they realize it's him, they're like, "Well, fuck that guy. He's got to go."
yeah. They try that. So he gets shown up on TV because they're like, "Oh,
Hmm.
there's devastation here, and we blocked the roads, and no one's can get out." And I'm wearing this.
The country's in a panic, by the way. That should
Yeah,
also be noted. Like, he's oblivious. They're like, murder this dude. The rest of the country's like, oh my god, we're gonna die.
pretty much. And the news reporter is like there with a gas mask on, saying, "I'm here outside this tunnel where behind me is like the inner valley or something they called it."
Yeah.
Um, and I and the smell, I can still smell the smell through my gas mask, and he has like a full, like, clear biohazard gas mask, and he's like, "I still
Yep.
smell that." And it's like and then there's a news crew is basically hovering over 300 meters above the ground in a helicopter, and they spot him waving a flag on top of the building. It's like, "All right,
Yep.
we're going to rescue," and it's like, so the helicopter driver says, "No, we've been advised by the cops not to go below 300, but it's a human life. We must go and rescue the man." And they do heroic TV scene of like, "Yes, we're catching this live on TV," and they rush out the thing, and then they get a few feet, and like the presenter, the reporter of that scene, kind of chokes and then rips his mask off, and then just keels over and dies, and then the cameraman does that, and he's just like, "Someone help me!" on the camera because it's the fucking film. Oh man, oh man,
How can he still not get it at this point?
it's not that's this is okay at the moment because there isn't like a physical gas coming off him.
No,
It's
I
all
guess not.
invisible. So
Yeah.
and then
No, though.
yeah, no. So anyway, he gets going again. They kind of realize, yes, holy shit, it is this guy. We got to do something. He's on TV. His grandparents see him, and they just basically go, "What have you done now, Nabu? What have you done now?"
Yeah, they don't seem all that uh surprised that he's fucked up.
No, no, they don't. So so they get reined in by the military. They go,
Hmm.
"Nabu, don't go to Tokyo. You got to turn around." And he's like, "What? Why? No, I can't be doing that. You
They told
stupid
me to go
grandma.
there.
You stupid grandma. You can't." And then like this, the sniper is on another helicopter next to them, and just right
That's
got the
right.
shot, got the shot, and the bullet misses. and he's like, and the grandma's like, "You try to kill my grandson," and then
They
she
get
just
her in they get her in a lock.
yeah, just holler off the microphone. Another one. It's like, yeah, maybe, but we're gonna have to.
Jeez.
Uh, I think he's oblivious to what they're trying to kill him.
Still.
And they're like, oh shit, what else we gotta do? All right, we got to protect our people. We've got to take this out.
Hmm.
Where the Americans are like, oh no, we're going to take him alive. Fucking idiots. Anyway, so they basically launched the entire military force.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, they
like
do.
squadrons, absolute squadrons of helicopters and jet
He's still on a
fighters.
push bike.
He is in that bit, yeah, yeah.
He's still
No,
on a
no,
push bike.
no, he's on a moped.
Oh, he's on a moped now. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I was going to say the push bike would be a bit less believable with all of the missiles that are about to try and kill him.
yeah. He's on a moped in that bit. Sure, that's more believable. Anyway, there's a scene before that though where I think this is where the gas starts to appear.
Yeah, it
So,
starts to
so
get all greeny colored.
yeah, it's pretty much mustard gas,
Yeah.
essentially, and he's just kind of walking through this tunnel towards this like barricade, and they're like, "Oh shit, there's a guy." It's where they obviously got the orders to actually kill him, and then they're like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, wait." And this is when they realize it's actually him. Oh shit, he's the epicenter. He's the thing that's moving. Uh, and then they all just scarf her, and he's like, hey, "Wait for me! Come back! What are you doing? Oh
Yeah.
shit! What's this gas? Help me!"
They, they are running so fast. So fast.
Yeah, they're fucking legging it, jumping on their jeeps and driving out. It's like evacuate, get out of here.
That's real good.
Uh, and then it cuts back to the military base, and they go, "Oh right, well, looking at the results, it looks like he's obviously swallowed the pill, and now but it's manipulated by his like his presence, his mindset, slash, um, hunger and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Because he's going, oh man, I'm so hungry. Why am I so hungry? Type thing. And it's just getting worse and worse. Not to mention he's getting scared by like all these things firing. So they've launched like the entire military force, and they got they launched these rockets at him.
They don't
And
work because the smell interferes with their systems.
yeah, the gas is interfering with the systems. Um, there's a bunch of tanks going parallel on another road
Hmm.
opposite, and they're launching launching a barrage. It's like we can't get to him properly. Well, and the guy just just barrage the shit out of him. Oh, that should do it. And then they just kind of scatter all over the place. And then one tank stops,
Hmm.
the engine fails, and then all the other tanks just drive into the back of him. And then one of them turns the turret and shoots the tank in front, and it's all massacre there. Then a bunch of jets come in and fly in, just like fucking airstrike is the bridge that he's on, and he's like
Yep.
whoop, whoop, over all the rumble that's crumbling underneath him in true anime style.
Because this is the U.S. military that are doing this now. They've taken over the operations. So
No, no,
isn't
they
it?
no. This is still the Japan defense
Is it
force.
self-defense forces? Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's all Japan's self defense force because they didn't really have an army in those days. They weren't allowed to have armies
Oh
because of
yeah.
war.
Things.
So I think that's recently changed. only learned about
Hmm.
that recently because they went, oh, and now Japan's now able to go out and do military exercises outside their land. It's been voted that we can do that again. Anyway, so uh, yeah, so they launched all this shit, and he's getting there, and he's driving along, gets into the tunnel, and then his moped breaks because of the
Yep.
gas. The gas has corroded it, and it's just, oh, why is that still working? Uh, and then they start to evacuate everyone from Tokyo. It's like, oh no, quick, get him out, get the emperor out, get the prime minister out. And everyone's kind of left, and the boardroom that they were in is kind of empty, except from like the main generals. And the general's like, "Well, we can't really lay blame to anyone on this because we kind of asked you to do it," type thing. You guys are free to go, and they're like, "Okay, uh, you're Your Majesty," type thing. The emperor,
We're out. Goodbye.
yeah, yeah, call them the emperor there. And then, but the American guy is like, "Nope, we've got a plan." And the Japanese general's like, "The fuck? What are you on about? You fucking traitor scum!"
But
And then
they did have a plan.
yeah,
It
so
seemed reasonable.
they got like new NASA spacesuits that can withstand a mortar or something.
Yeah, they're pretty hefty.
Yeah,
Um,
so they got like electromagnetic shielding, so they can't be affected by the the
the smell.
pulses. Yeah, because it's now
Yeah.
has magnetic powers.
Yes.
Uh,
Electromagnetic properties. And then for sure they match that NASA spacesuit shit with some big ass fans and liquid nitrogen.
Oh no, no, they didn't get liquid nitrogen in. They was like, "Where is my liquid nitrogen? Where is it?"
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then that then NASA landed.
I thought I thought the liquid nitrogen was in the fans.
No, no, he was just throwing it into the fan, throwing
Oh,
the
okay.
fans in, cooling it down, and trying to blow
Right.
the way it's like full force
Yep.
turbines, like like proper jet
Yep.
engine fans that they'd use to like do aerodynamic tests and for like things. Anyway, and then NASA lands, and he's like, "Where's my liquid nitrogen?" And then NASA lands, and they got spacesuits, and they walk out with their spacesuits, and the guy is like, "Don't go in there, guys! What the fuck?" And he's like, and they just ignore him. It's like, "Fine, I'll clean up the mess when you're done." And then so they go in and meet Naboo in the middle of the tunnel. They
Yep.
collapsed one end of the tunnel, so he can't escape. And they go, "Hey, try to meet him," and then they bring out it looks like a cattle prod. They're going to like cattle prod him.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and then as they do that, a big electric magnetic shock kind of fries all the lights in the tunnel.
Hmm.
And then he's taken out, and I think they finally get like radio contact back at the base, and they see him taken out, and there's like a stretcher with I think him covered in blankets or something. I think is what they're looking at because three NASA people went in.
And
Uh,
one comes out.
I don't know, all three of them come out with a stretcher, and then
Uh,
at the
I
base,
thought it said only. I thought only one comes out the tunnel.
and all three of them come out the tunnel. Only one of
Oh,
them reaches the base where they all are.
yes.
And it's like fucking so he comes in, hands the guy comes in, and they're all
Stuff.
applauding him. They're all going, "Yeah, well done, dude. You done it. Yeah, 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 yeah." And then he hands the briefcase, and they go, "Arigato for getting the briefcase for some reason." And then he just because the spaceships have like this weird shielding thing that goes over their visors, and
Yeah,
just
it's like a. I imagine it's for like sun.
yeah. But the way it's not like a proper like a
No,
visor, we
no, no, no.
because it just kind of melts away
Mm-hmm.
when you press the button. So you press the button, and then it's Naboo, and it's just like a actually first it's just the mustard gas
Gas.
like in the suit, and the Nabooians will, oh hey, I got here, sir, and they're all like,
Uh, oh
oh
no.
shit, and then you see like a bunch of the aides just like fucking off in the background, going, get here, and he's like, I'm just going to come out of the suit, and he presses the eject button, and then of course as he does that, the whole room just fills with mustard gas.
And he just everybody dies.
And everyone dies, and that's the end of that one. Oh man.
How could he not know right the way to the end?
Oh,
How
that
could he
he,
still not know? I
that
bet he still doesn't know.
oh, all these people seem to die round at my feet.
It's like, I still haven't put two and two together enough to know that it's me that's causing this problem.
I like the sword. This is absurd.
How do you rate this one, Colin?
Uh, like I say, I like this art. I like the feel it is. You just kind of got to laugh at the whole
Mm-hmm.
situation that Naboo has fucking no clue whatsoever about anything,
Mm-hmm.
anything whatsoever. And the ridiculousness of it all, where they're firing all these weapons and they're all missing, and fucking no one thought to go in and just stab the guy. But I suppose they probably have a thing where I don't know, the gas it disintegrates like the metal objects on contact to the skin. So bullshit. Or you know what? They found out one that he's it's all due to his mental attitude and stress levels, and also his metabolism. So what he
Yeah,
eats. So therefore,
yeah,
what they could have done is maybe not stress him out by trying to fucking murder him with everything, and give him some fucking food.
yeah.
It's like, oh,
Live and learn.
we know that this is how he would affect the situation and make it worse. Nah, let's just fucking end it. End them. Anyway, what I rate it, I like it. It's funny. I found it it's fucking hilariously stupid. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it's a good kind of I, I kind of like the premise of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't really like the idea that he is just 100% oblivious to fucking anything. Um, uh, I think it's still a good 7, man.
Okay.
I don't,
Uh,
I can't fault it too much.
I, I don't think I'd go as high as a seven, but I still think it's above average. So I definitely give it a six. It's definitely funny. I don't really like the story.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, it just doesn't click with me. Um, the absurdity is quite amusing though. Like particular, like his obliviousness at the total mass murder he's doing. Like not only like at the hands of the smell, but also the significant collateral damage that's being caused by the military at this point. Um, is
Mhm.
quite funny, and I do like the art style. I'm yeah, I think it's really nice. It's definitely not my favorite. It held my attention though, so
Yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah.
fine.
It's good. I was trying to think what it reminds me of. The art style.
Oh, I think if you look at some of the stills, certainly like the people portions of it, there are there are elements of like early Studio Ghibli, so like Nausicaa.
Yeah,
There's definitely that sort of thing.
That's probably what it is.
Uh,
Yeah,
it's certainly what it reminded me of, and again, like because that guy was involved in Totoro as well. If you look at like the sisters from Totoro,
yeah,
uh, there are kind of some visual similarities in style, I guess, as well. So,
yeah. Um, yeah. I don't know. I think the animation is pretty cool. There's
mhm.
certainly they certainly have the budget for all the animation in this. Um,
Yeah, although I guess that's what it is, right? Is this is like, of course, yes, there's some story to this, but it's very much an animation showcase because otherwise you would just have the same studios do all of them. And it was 4 Celsius and that did Magnetic Rose and this. Oh no, sorry, it was it was Madhouse that did this.
what is
Sorry,
this one? Yeah.
yes,
Aye.
and they did like they actually did Card Captor Sakura.
Lighthouse.
Yep, and the original Trigun,
Oh.
and Kirby
Uh-huh.
right back at you.
Kirby right back at you.
Hmm.
Is that the Kirby cartoon?
Hmm. Oh, and Death Note. Shit.
Yeah, I think Lighthouse did that. Um, yeah, it's. I suppose that's what it is. There's certainly. I think the next one has more interesting animation connotations in it.
I agree. It's not. I'd say I like all of the animation styles for different reasons. Um, this
Mhm.
one because it gives me those Studio Ghibli vibes, and it's sort of a it feels like a very familiar style,
Yeah,
and I think I probably have similar feelings towards Magnetic Rose as well around that because it does give me those like late 80s, early 90s anime vibes that I like that super serious sci-fi neo noir type thing. Um,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Uh,
well we've done it, Colin.
yeah, that's another one done. Push that one out.
Um, we'll be back next week to talk about the last uh, animation short within Memories called Cannon Fodder.
Yeah, not related
Um,
to the game.
no, I love that game.
Oof. War. Oh, what was it? How do we tune for it on the Amiga?
I had it on the SNES, so
War. What is it good for? No,
no, no,
that's it. I need to find
that's
it.
Edwin Starr. Is
Edwin
that who
Star.
it is?
Oh, it was what's his name? War. It was Jackie Chan.
Yes,
I wasn't Jackie Chan. It was James Brown.
it was Edwin Starr.
Was it Edwin Star? I thought it was James
It
Brown.
was Ed. No, Edwin Starr.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was
I
James Brown.
also like the Jackie Chan version.
War. What is it good for? Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Whoa!
You know, Jackie Chan has apparently got a couple albums out in China.
Uh, by couple, do you mean like 40?
He might have a shit ton, yeah. I don't
I
know.
I feel like he has a lot.
A star, international star over there.
Uh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 albums.
12 albums. Oh, Jesus. When's the last
Yep.
one he came out?
2018.
2018.
Yep, and it's the answer to that movie, Who Am I? Because it's called I Am Me. So
Is that official take on it? Is the answer to
No,
who am I?
that's my take. That's absolutely my take.
Who am I?
I love that
Oh,
movie so much.
fucking movie. Oh,
It's
Jackie
so good.
Chan, man. It's
So
dumb.
good.
See, that's dumb.
That's different though.
That's
That's different.
that's some random guy trying to kill himself in all his movies. But
Yeah,
he
that's a guy who
he wasn't
hated
successful.
himself just a little bit.
Yeah, he wasn't successful in the armor of God.
Oh
Fucking
God.
hell. That yeah, just think, man. Think of the if it did go. That was like the start of his career, and it's like poof. No Jackie Chan.
Man, I think maybe another podcast for us could just be all the Jackie Chan movies.
Oh, I lost count.
Like we could call it the really big Chan cast.
It was the big Chan cast.
I should end this. Okay, so thank you for listening to Who's That Anime, an anime podcast which can be found where all good anime or any podcast can be found for that matter. Um, we don't make any money on this at all, or there's no ad revenue or anything. So if you like what it is we do, then a review on your podcast app of choice or telling a friend about us would be super cool too. We have a Facebook group, facebook.com/who's that anime, where you can find the latest episodes and the occasional anime meme. We have a Discord. You can find the link to that in the show notes. We also have a YouTube channel where Colin painstakingly puts together the video versions of these episodes. That's at youtube.com and searching for at Who's That Anime. We also occasionally like to play video games. Colin at twitch.tv/couchfuel and myself at twitch.tv/ wait, I'll get there. Hail Payman. You can also find archives of both of those channels on YouTube by going to youtube.com and searching for at Couchfuel or at Hail Payman. And that's us.
Yeah, that's us. Stay tuned for our Chancast. Oh, the Great Big Chancast.
I wanted to call it the really big Chan cast, and I have no idea why.
The I don't know. The big wall of Chan casting cast
I don't know
cast.
that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right.
I have no. I'm just cracking open suggestions here, man. Just cracking suggestions. Oh, cracking, Chan cast.
Sure.
Oh, the cracking Chan cast.
We could call it the Drunken Mastercast.
Oh yeah, we just need to get wasted all the time. But I think that may be done already.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I think my liver would thank me. My doctor tells me my liver is performing fine, so I don't want to give it any chance to not.
That's
Um,
nice. Is there a reading
yeah.
that you're told your liver is performing fine?
Oh, like I had blood tests and they did all the stuff where they were telling me all the things about my blood.
Oh, all right. Just a regular checkup. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of those things where it's like, what did you test for? Because you never told me. I'm like, oh, we tested for these things. Because when I asked on the phone, they were like, yeah, your bloods are fine. Okay, thanks. I guess. Cheers. It's like, yep, blood sugar, kidney function, liver function, all good. Thanks.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I got a blood test.
That was my first one in 30 years. So
Nice. Nice.
yeah, not nice. I did not enjoy it.
Well, it didn't leave a big massive bruise on your arm, did it?
No, it didn't.
That's good.
Fortunately, because that would have been horrendously painful. Apparently, I have quite big veins in my arm, so
Oh, yeah. That's so you can inject more heroin into it, right?
if I wasn't deathly afraid of needles, I know that's the only thing stopping me. So
That's you got tattoos. How many tattoos you got?
one tattoo.
That's a whole lot of needles just rapidly jabbing into your arm.
That is one needle going very quickly over your skin. It does not break the like it does not break subdermal tissue.
Yeah, but it's not like, is that not like worse? Are
No,
you okay with
absolutely
that?
not.
You're okay,
Absolutely not.
you're okay with the little needle, but you just don't like
Yeah,
a big
I
needle
don't know
getting.
why. It doesn't make any sense. Like
I mean, well, it's certainly piercing into your veins.
that. I think that's it. I think that's it.
Could be worse. Could be the one that, like in Dead Space, where he got like the big needle coming towards his
Oh,
eye. Hated
yeah,
that scene. Don't like
that's
things.
rough.
Don't like needles going towards your eye.
No, that's real rough.
I don't know if what I would like
You you
if.
wouldn't like Evil Dead Rise then?
Oh yeah, you went to see that. How was that?
It it was good.
Yeah,
Very violent. Very violent.
is that is that a Rob Zombie movie?
No, no, no.
Oh, did he not do the first one?
No,
I thought you did the remake for the first one.
no. That was I think he's a Uruguayan director.
All right.
I want to say. I could be wrong there though. Fede Alvarez. It might actually be. No, he is Uruguayan. Yeah, he's from Montevideo.
Montevideo.
Montevideo. Yeah.
And on that note, we'll catch you
But
next time. Same how many plays, same how many time.
bye,
Bye,
folks.
folks. Bye.
Um.